If you're a B2B marketer and you think generating more leads is the answer, I think you're asking the wrong question. Let's start with the biggest mistake I think B2B marketers are actually making. We spend far too much time talking about lead generation and not enough time talking about lead qualification. Everywhere you look, people are asking the same questions. How do I generate more leads? How do I increase my inquiries? And how do I fill my sales pipeline up? But very few people stop and ask, are these actually the right businesses? Because here's what I've learned over 30 years working in business development, strategic business development, lead generation and prospecting. More leads don't automatically create more customers. They often create more work, more emails, more phone calls, more meetings, and finally more businesses that were never going to really buy from you in the first place. Now, don't get me wrong, if you contact enough businesses, eventually you probably will win some work. But at what cost? How much time have you invested? How many conversations went really absolutely nowhere? And how much money did you spend inquiring those leads that were never really properly aligned with your business? For me, that's where B2B marketing starts to change. I don't believe success comes from building the biggest pipeline. I believe it comes from building the right pipeline. Because when a business genuinely aligns with what you offer, everything just becomes easier. The conversations are better, the trust develops quicker, the relationships just become stronger. And your actual chances of winning that business increase significantly. So the question isn't, how do I generate more B2B marketing leads? The real question is, how do I identify the businesses that are already aligned with what I'm actually doing? That's where I believe the real opportunity is. So if generating more leads isn't the answer, then what is? For me, it starts by changing the way you think about lead generation. I've always believed there are two types of people in business development. You've got those people who wait for opportunities, and you've got those who actually go out and look for them. I've always been the second one. I don't wait for businesses to come and find me. I actively look for businesses that already show signs that they need what I offer. I like to call that hunting. Not because you're chasing more, but because you're deliberately looking for businesses that are already aligned with your products and services. That's a completely different mindset from trying to speak to just absolutely everyone. And the first thing I look for is growth. Are they investing in their business? Are they recruiting? Are they improving their website? Are they investing in SEO? Are they adopting any new technology? Are they expanding their operations? Those are all growth signals. Because if a business is investing in itself, there's a much greater chance it'll listen to something that already was going to help them grow even further. Now, this is where AI becomes incredibly valuable. AI can collect information, it can organize data, it can identify patterns, it can compare businesses. It can even highlight opportunities you may have really missed. AI shouldn't make that commercial decision. That's still the job of the human. Experience, judgment, and context. Those are things AI still can't fully understand. That's why I believe the future isn't AI replacing people, it's AI helping people make those better decisions. When you combine artificial intelligence with human judgment, you stop chasing every lead and you start investing your time in businesses that actually genuinely deserve it. And that's where qualification starts becoming a real competitive edge. So take this away from the video today. Stop chasing more B2B marketing leads and start finding the right B2B marketing leads. Because the businesses that are most aligned with what you offer will always give you the greatest opportunity to build stronger relationships, better conversations, and better long-term customers. And remember, AI should help you make better decisions, not make the decisions for you. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to learn more about how we build AI human operating systems for business growth, then please visit aihumangrowthsystems.com. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.